We're back, and as promised, joined again by Mark Ein, and also joining us now on the set, the man Ein recruited to lead the one business venture he funded more out of passion than money-making rationale. Murphy Jensen, coach of the Washington Kastles professional tennis team, the team with the most championships of any Washington pro sports teams. And we've got the trophy here to prove it. Gentlemen, welcome. Nice piece of hardware there, Coach Murphy.
It's unbelievable. And in the last
How many championships? Go ahead.
5 in 6 years, longest winning streak in the history of professional sports, and 4 in a row and counting going into the season with a new player, an old player, but coming back, Serena Williams.
So this partly answers the question, how has this turned out to be so successful? Because I love to have you guys back every year because it is an example of doing things out of passion. Ignore it, it's my phone. Your wife isn't having the baby yet. You did this because you love tennis, you were a great tennis player, but you didn't expect revenues and ticket sales to take off from the beginning the way they did. How'd you do it?
Yeah, you never know when you start something what's going to happen, and the response we've had in the community has been unbelievable, well exceeding our expectations, and every year it just gets bigger and more people come, and it's great. I just think it kind of appeals to everyone. You know, the hardcore tennis fan loves to come out because they love to see the players, but even if more casual fans love to get that close and see these amazing athletes, and then some people just want to come root for a Washington team who plays well and does well, and other people just want to have a fun night, so it really appeals to a wide range of people.
Coach, my kids have a blast. It's family friendly. The ticket prices are very reasonable. Yep. It's a good forum for kids. It's a great corporate forum. A lot of the businesses like to buy bulk tickets and bring business people out to watch the match. But every year you've had, well, not every year, you've had different stadiums. The first stadium was literally downtown. You converted an old parking lot because you needed a space. The other one was down by the river. Now that's under development, so now you've moved to GW inside. Turned out to be one of my favorite venues because we were so close that where we were seated, we got handed a piece of paper to pay attention. You could get hit by some of the return serves.
And that's a real trick, to move the stadiums the way they have and to continue to grow as a business. But GW worked really well because you didn't take the existing stadium and just use it. Mark looked at the stadium. We've got to design this for the fans. We have to design this for the players. We have to design this for the community. And they shrunk it down, and you are right on top. And and I also think it's successful.
I paid more attention to those Kastles matches than I ever have.
Because people love watching team sports, and you're watching individual athletes, individual sports athletes playing as a team in a culture and for the community, and it's been really, really unbelievable.
But Mark, you know this, you know, and listen, kids, we don't advise this at home. You say you're still pumping in a lot of capital to make this work. So it's not like, you know, you're able to just kick back and live on Kastles revenue. But you've seen a lot of teams wrestle with dwindling fan base, fewer ticket sales, while others are taking off. Yeah. But tennis isn't one that we thought would take off. What's your trick to getting more and more people in the door?
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's doing everything at the highest levels of quality and making sure that it appeals to a really wide range of people, so you're tapping into the biggest possible market opportunity, and that regardless if you're sitting in the front row or you're sitting in the bleachers, you have a great experience and people treat you well, and you come and you feel like, I was treated really well and I want to go back. And I think that's really it. It's just really, we always say it's the relentless pursuit of excellence in everything we do, and it permeates the way Murphy leads the team and the way our players feel, down to exactly how the people treat the fans when they come.
The food's good. I mean, tell us what you decided had to be, because a lot of places can get away with pretty lousy food at high prices in those kinds of venues. What were the things that you said, these have to be the best we can provide?
You know, it's literally everything. There's no, I mean, it is literally everything. To make this work at the level it does, we do 5 tastings to get the regular catering menu right, just over and over, and the packaging and the stickers on it. I mean, but that's what all great businesses are like that, though. It's all about
the merch.
Let the record show I go to tennis for the food. So, Coach Murphy, I have to ask you, you are entertainment alone, and then you have these phenomenal players, Martina Hingis, Venus and Serena Williams, big names, and we love it when McEnroe comes to play against Kastles and we get to yell at him. Do you teach your team, listen, this is theater, this is entertainment, we want these people to have fun, or does it just come in tennis?
I don't think, there's nothing manufactured, there's nothing, you know, we've got a team of characters, everyone's an individual, and You know, it's the enthusiasm that's paramount to our team. And if I'm not into it, why are they going to be into it? If the players aren't into it, why would the fans be into it?
I told you during the break, one of my proudest moments was when my son smack talked McEnroe loud enough that McEnroe looked up and said, "Who's being rude in here besides me?"
By the way, we sent him into retirement. He quit after his last Kastles
Thank
match.
you. It was my son Gus who smack talked McEnroe into retirement. Guys, we can't wait. It's a great business venture for Washington. We all love it. And here's to a new season. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having
me. When
me.
we return, the roundtable tackles mega mergers and a political fight that's gotten nasty, both with the potential to impact your bottom line. Stay with us for more.